Hey guys, so today I'm going to be talking about Colony in Space, which is the fourth serial in season 8 of Doctor Who. This one I think is John Pertwee's first dud, which, given that his first 7 stories, which is his first season and a half, really, 1.6 seasons, all pretty good, I guess it's time for a dud, right? I think it's the longest the Doctor's gone without a dud. I think the main problem is it's very, very dull. There's certain aspects I do like about it, though. This episode is unique for being the first time the third Doctor leaves 1970s Earth. The Time Lords find out that the Master has this deadly weapon and he has the Doomsday device, so they decide to send the Doctor to deal with him instead of just dealing with it themselves. It's strange considering how powerful they were shown to be in the War Games, but I guess though it's Sunday, they don't work on Sunday, so they're gonna send the Doctor and Joe to do it. I really like Jo Grant in this episode because she is very unwilling to be a part of this adventure at first. She's like, hold on a second. I didn't sign up for this. I don't want to go to space. Which is a very realistic reaction to being whisked away to a different planet against your will. I think it's great. Jo Grant has always been one of my favorite companions because of the way she reacts to things in a very human way. He has this way of grounding the show and being so sweet and innocent. Uh, her and John Pertwee have such great chemistry together because you could tell she's scared. She's not used to this, and the Doctor, metaphorically and sometimes literally holds her hand and guides her. I think the guest cast is good here too, but a lot of them seem very underdeveloped. I like that woman though. She was cool, but a lot of these people just seem like they're just here. The aliens look really ugly. They look like a bunch of ball sacks. The whole like miners versus um, the environmentalists. I feel like this has been done several times before in Doctor Who, where you have these two groups of people at this standstill, and the Doctor has to negotiate peace. It's been done a lot, and I'm never really a fan of these type of stories because they always seem very dull. Reminds me of like Galaxy 4 from the William Hartnell era. I do think the Master splices some life into it. Him and John Pertwee and Jo Grant even make the most dullest, boring stories watchable. So at least you have that. He's always as eccentric as always. I like how like with each episode he becomes more and more flamboyantly evil. Like his dress sense just becomes completely insane by this time. uh, and it's always nice to see him and the Doctor butting heads, if you will. I think having him in first 5 stories in a row is a bit excessive, because if he gets defeated over and over again, he starts to lose his value as a villain. But still, it's great to see Roger Delgado. But overall, like I said, this is one of the most forgettable stories of John Pertwee's era, and did not need to be 6 parts long. I think it would have been fine if it was like 3 parts long. No, maybe even make it 2 parts long. Could have just been a 2 part, 1 hour episode, and it would have been a lot better for it. So let me know down in the comments what you thought of Colony in Space. Do you think I'm being a hater? Or do you think the story is kind of dull? Still, love seeing my man John Pertwee. Love seeing my girl Jo Grant. And that, that evil bastard, the Master. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Peace.